The music is kind of an important bridge between people watching something and how they're feeling.
You listen to a Red Bull track and you're going to watch the visuals as well. You're expecting to see something you haven't seen before.
The concept of giving wings to something is very closely related to music.
Cool thing that Red Bull's given us is they brought together just a bunch of weirdo musicians.
A lot of ideas floating around at once.
It's our experiences and what you see mold the sound that you create.
Songs that gives you goosebumps.
Should you get some reverb on it?
Built to be super organic and has lots of a massive mod section where just everything is modulated a tiny bit.
Has movement.
Oh, nice. Okay, let me try this.
Did you decide on what's happening next?
Yeah, let's put this off 75.
I created some background noisy stuff just to add some richness or some interest.
I think everybody has music in their mind for certain things. I grew up in the 90s, 2000s when skate culture and BMX culture and then video games surrounding those was everything. When you're in your teens, rock music is so fun and rebellious that led to me touring in a band called Third Eye Blind, playing in punk bands. Influence has creeped into everything I do.
I've worked with A$AP Ferg, A$AP Rocky, JID, Nicki Minaj. New York City has definitely impacted my sound. I try to bring the city into my sound, so I might do field recording, get the sirens and the people speaking, cars passing by. Put that real low in the mix. If you catch it, you catch it. It's kind of ear candy in a sense.
My music can range from pop and hip hop and R&B, stuff that's beat driven and sort of in the box. Created that sound when I was making stuff for artists. I sort of come from the artist world. I think it kind of coincides with what Red Bull is doing, linking up with different artists and different people who are relevant in sports.
Like that sizzle it has in the high end.
No?
No, the bass, right.
Can you maybe just bounce me out just that?
Yeah.
And just leave it?
Just one.
Yeah, just one. Tiny bit. Everything that surrounds me really influences my music. Big part of my musical self is always being influenced about where I am, where I feel at home. I've dedicated my last album to this, deliberately called it Songs of Vienna.
Like a low pass in the front too to cut some of that bass when it's starting. So it's not doesn't start off right away. I think all producers have their comfort zone, but working with Red Bull has made me explore myself in a sense and see areas of myself musically and creatively that I didn't know I had. At heart, I'm really like a trap producer, hip hop producer, but I was challenged because everything had to be original. Some of the beats that I made are in that trap world, but still new. New York is still uptown, but it's that world mixed with Red Bull.
First thing that comes to my mind with Red Bull is extreme sports.
Whether that's surfing, skating or F1, there's always this energy and emotion.
Kind of high impact.
Attention grabbing.
I think culture.
I don't know if they still do this, but do you remember a long time ago, people would make plane, they put wings on themselves?
Just dump them into the water.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Fluke tug?
Yeah, that was fun.
The power of what people can do, the idea that somebody can achieve something amazing, that's kind of the emotion I think is at the heart of all the music that I try to produce for Red Bull. My first experience working with Red Bull was a long time ago now, maybe 9-10 years ago. That was basically the time that they started Sounds of Red Bull.
Oh, that's deep. Although there's a tempo in there already, but
music that brings something out or people can connect with and kind of feel something, and if it delves into the emotions, I think that's always a happy place that I'm at when I'm writing. You know, any media that Red Bull produce, I think the music has to match what's going on and connect the music with what we're seeing on the screen.
The visuals and the sonics kind of bring everything forward in like a really, sometimes like emotional, you know, uplifting way.
Do you want me to turn everybody down so we can hear you a little more? Or is the
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. It's got energy. Like, that's got a lot of propulsion. Oh, it's that note there. Damn, don't.
The main area that I've been working in is the gaming. Music for games is very cinematic. Trying to bring that to the events has been really important.
How sound fits emotions, big emotions, surfing or skiing.
My music lends itself to the dance verticals.
There's another side of my music where I want to express something maybe more competitive, and that works really well with motorsports, downhill bike, you know, that really exciting, fast.
As long as you're doing cool shit, it's so fun to be given that zero restrictions.
Okay, this is slowly progressing really well. Yes.
Gonna hit right there. It's gonna go to like over serene orchestral. Nice. Like, cause we're doing like for F1 in mind. Yeah. So we're picturing like the skid of like the slow motion F1. Having some fucking fun with it, man.
Yeah, but still a lot of work to do.
So much work to do.
And do you have this sheet or?
Yeah, and then I'll do a lead in like, when I look, see, yeah, like, when I look back, see how we've overcome. Ah! 1, 2, 3. See how we've overcome, see how we push each other forward.
What I've really learned lately is how much Red Bull cares to empower the people it works with, whether that be the athletes or the composers.
Every single year I'm learning more about the brand. The needs of the company are changing with the way the world is changing, the way people are changing.
I feel happy to be involved in this challenge because that has made me grow as a creative.
A bunch of nuts artists and a bunch of nuts extreme sports people and lots of fun.
It's like a very immediate friendship. They just want you to like bring passion to the music.
It sparked a lot of creative energy, new ideas. I'm very grateful to be able to work with Red Bull.
Yeah, it's really a really cool time to be making music.
I love that sound.